Your ability to apply the fruits of visionary leaders will enable you to transform lives and transform businesses. But guess what? You cannot apply what you do not know, and you cannot master what you do not apply. You see, you need to commit the time, talent, and the resources to learn, apply, and master the fruits of visionary leaders. Now, to master the fruits of visionary leaders, you need to listen to learn. You need to learn to apply. You need to apply to master. And you need to master to achieve predictable end results. That is what enables you to get the high rewards, the measurable results, the predictable outcome with the highest degree of accuracy. Now, what is the fruits of visionary leaders? Now, the fruits of visionary leaders stands on six important pillars. And you owe it to yourself to commit that time, talent, and resources to truly understand these six pillars. Now, in pillar one, you will begin to understand what is vision and how vision applies to your personal life, your social life, your family life, and your professional life. You will also begin to understand about wisdom and how to apply this wisdom to this ecosystem of life. You will learn about resources and the relevance of resources to your personal life and your professional life. You will learn about processes and why it is important for you to understand processes, the right way to deploy the right tools to achieve a predictable end results. You will also understand the importance of leadership ability. All right, leadership ability is what you need to transform. And this is something that over time we're going to go deep into these fruits of visionary leaders to really help you to shift the way you think and come to a point where you can truly exercise mastery over yourself because you have mastery over these tools, the fruits of visionary leaders. Last but not least, you will begin to understand the importance of systems and why systems is relevant to your personal development and your professional lives. Now, what I will do, I will give a high level overview of vision. Now, what is vision? Very often, the average person will have an abstract interpretation of vision. But let us attempt to break this down so the average man moving forward, you have a clearer, better understanding of what vision is. And you can truly listen to learn to apply, and apply that concept to master that concept to affect change in your life. And why is this important? We have learned in the great book that where there is no vision, people perish. Now, is it possible that people are perishing in their personal life and in their social life and in their family life and in their professional life because there is no vision? Now, what is vision and why is it so important? Now, vision is the ability to think ahead. But are you able to apply this concept to your life, the art of thinking ahead? There's much more that we need to unlock here that will then enable you to be able to not only learn the concept, but apply the concept to every area of your life. So vision is the ability to think ahead, but what are you thinking ahead about? Vision is the ability to see beyond problems. And this is what happened. Most people, you get stuck in the problem zone. So At the beginning, you're using vision to think ahead, and you are thinking ahead about things like, I want to be financially independent. You want to start a successful business, or you want to start a mega ministry. So you're thinking ahead of these things. But then you get stuck in the problem zone because vision also says you must be able to see beyond the problem. But because you are not trained to see beyond the problem, you're stuck in the problem zone. So, because of this, vision has not become a living, breathing energy source in your life that is designed to create impact throughout your life. You see, you have to learn vision enough for a vision to become a living, active energy source that impacts every area of your life. And if you're not trained to see beyond problems when it comes to your personal life and when it comes to your professional life, you're going to struggle in your personal life and you're going to struggle in your professional life. So, when it comes to starting and scaling your vision brand, because you haven't unlocked the secrets that is right in vision, and you can apply it, because you can apply what you don't know and you can master what you don't apply. Your vision for growth and expansion is compromised. So, vision is something that you really need to invest the time, talent, and resources to spend enough time to truly understand what it means. So, the third aspect of vision is mastering the ability to take informed action to achieve desired results. So, if we look at the first three elements of what vision is, vision is the ability to think ahead. Do you have this ability to think ahead? Vision is the ability to see beyond problems. Do you have this ability to see beyond problems, or are you constantly getting stuck in the problem zone? And vision is the ability to take informed action to achieve desired results. Now, let me pause here a bit, because we are not just talking about taking action, we are talking about taking informed action to achieve desired results. Because this is what happens very often, and this is why you get stuck in the problem zone. You depend on the me, myself, and I to navigate unusual terrains of life, and that's a challenge. So, when I talk about informed action, it means that you have a healthy, productive relationship with your mentor, with coaches, with sponsors, with supportive community. That has so much of significance, because what I'm saying here is that you don't only have to depend on your knowledge set or skill set, because you now have an ecosystem upon which to draw from. You have mentors, you have coaches, you have sponsors, you have a supportive community that can help you to make better, smarter, wiser decisions much faster. Vision. You see, if you don't commit the time, talent, and resources to really learn, apply, and master what vision is, you're going to be compromised. And your vision to master your personal life, your vision to master your social life, your vision to master your family life, your vision to start and scale your mega business and your mega ministry is going to be compromised, because you have not committed enough time to truly understand vision. Now, let me go a little bit deeper into this. Vision is knowing what you want, but knowing what you want must equal knowing what you have to leverage to get what you want. You see, very often people think about the things that they want without thinking about the things that they have to leverage to get what they want. And the things that you have to leverage to get what you want in business, we call it FOPs, factors of production. Now, this is a deeper subject area. You see, when you're setting goals and you're going after a vision, it's important to understand which of the FOPs or which of the collective of the FOPs are necessary to move you closer, easier to the destination that you want to accomplish. And here is where we talk about the high reward, the measurable results, the predictable outcome with the highest degree of accuracy. So at this stage, you are deploying wisdom to achieve predictable outcome. Let me pause a bit to say this. You see, what I'm talking about here, it's different, it's transformational. What is wisdom? And let me just, say this a little bit. Knowledge exists, whether you know it or not, whether you believe it or not, whether you accept it or not, or whether you are living it or not, knowledge exists. So the knowledge to enhance your personal state of mind exists. Knowledge to be a better you exists. Knowledge to start and scale your 6, 7, 8, and 9 figure brand successfully exists. That knowledge exists. The knowledge to start and scale a mega ministry, that knowledge exists. The knowledge to build wealth and experience financial independence, that knowledge exists. But guess what? It's important for you to acknowledge that the knowledge exists. Whether you know it or not, believe it or not, accept it or not, live in it or not, the knowledge exists. So what you need to do is to commit to understanding the knowledge. You need to get an understanding. And again, that's where the right mentor, the right coach, the right sponsors, the right supportive community is going to set you up for success. Because when you want to start and scale that 6, 7, 8, and 9 figure brand and take it local first, take it, national, take it regional, and take it international, the right mentor, the right coach, the right sponsor, the right supportive community is going to provide you with a knowledge base to achieve that. So over time, you get the understanding. Why? Because you're working with the right mentor, the right coach, the right sponsors, the right supportive community to accelerate your growth, to push you in the direction where you're going to get the high reward, the measurable results, the predictable outcome with the highest degree of accuracy. Why? Because you listen to learn, you learn to apply, you apply to master. And because you have mastered this body of knowledge, you're in a much better position of strength to get the predictable outcome. So knowledge exists. You need the understanding. You need to apply that body of knowledge. You need to master that body of knowledge. And at the end of that tunnel, something significant happens. What is wisdom? Now, if you take in the clue, you will get a clear understanding of what I'm saying. All right? Because you commit the time, talent, and resources to seek knowledge, you get an understanding. Now that you get the understanding, it's not enough to just have knowledge of what vision is. You got to apply it. Because if you get knowledge that vision is the ability to think ahead, vision is the ability to see beyond problem, vision is the ability to take informed action to achieve desired results. Vision is knowing what you want, and knowing what you want must equal knowing what you have to get, what you have to give or leverage to get what you want. But you don't apply this body of knowledge, you're compromised. Your dreams and hopes and aspirations, it will be compromised. You see, the last thing you want to be when you're setting yourself up to master your sense of self, when you're setting yourself up to master your sense of purpose, when you're setting yourself up to master your sense of direction, As you apply vision, the last thing that you want to be is to compromise. So when you commit the time, talent, and resources to understand the fruits of visionary leaders, you will be able to transform lives and also transform businesses. Now, let me quickly go through this list. To master the fruits of visionary leaders, you must commit the time, talent, and resources to truly understand what is vision. I give you some insight today in terms of what is vision. But also need to master what is wisdom. You need to master what is resources. You need to master what is processes. You need to master leadership abilities, and you need to master systems. And I just want you to really commit the time to really take that time to understand what this body of knowledge is saying, because it is the ability to decode this body of knowledge, learn and apply this body of knowledge, master this body of knowledge is where the magic begins to take place in every area of your life. Can you imagine that you're able to apply vision throughout the landscape of your life with wisdom, understanding the right resources, processes, leadership abilities, and systems? A massive transformation will take place in your life and in your business. You see, this is why I've written this book, Pathways of Influence, Timeless Processes to Build Wealth. This book is unique. This book stands on three important pillars. One, you will learn how to master the fruits of visionary leaders. And that's some of what we discussed today. You will also learn how to master the six irrefutable laws of visionary leadership. And understanding these laws very transformational. You know, to really understand the concept, apply the concept, and master the concept, this is what highly successful people do. And the knowledge is here right in that book. The beauty of working with us at Global Capital Inc., the beauty of working with us as at Vision Valley University is that we have years of experience doing what we are doing. So we have packaged that body of knowledge, a number of subject matter experts. We have packaged that body of knowledge, and we now have made it available to you. The beauty again in working with us is that you're not just getting the theory, but you're getting access to mentors. You're getting access to coaches. You're getting access to sponsors. You're getting access to supportive community, all of whom want to see you successful. And let me talk a little bit about sponsors. You know, when you're applying vision, you're applying your vision to enhance your personal development, and you're applying vision to start and scale mega businesses and mega ministry. And very often you need the capital injection to move that vision forward. You see, we at Global Capital Inc. and our international partners, we are in that position of strength to help you to get capital. So if you are in the US and you have a US based business and you need access to capital in 50 states, we are in that position of strength to ensure that you get the capital in a very short period of time. So whether you're looking for debt or equity, credit or creative financing, or hard money lending, we're going to get that to you. And in our community, if we have to develop what we are the concept and apply that concept that we call group economics to position you to come to the light at the end of the tunnel with your dreams and hopes and aspiration, we're going to put these systems in place to work for you. All right. So I want to encourage you to like, subscribe, and share. And above all, I want to encourage you to reach out to this community, because you have a strong community that are committed to helping you to learn, apply, and master the fruits of visionary leaders. And as you learn it, you must also learn how to apply the fruits of visionary leaders to all areas of your life. And let me say this, this is what I really love about the fruits of visionary leader. You see, as you position yourself to be a leader, you want to know these fruits. One, because it enables you to be a better leader, because you now understand vision and how to apply it. You now understand wisdom and how to apply it. You now understand resources and how to apply it. You now understand processes, the right way to apply the right tools to achieve a predictable end results. You know what it is and you know how to apply it. You know what is leadership abilities and how to apply it. And you understand what is systems and how to apply this. But the icing on the cake is that as you hold yourself accountable as a leader, something special and unique happens because you know what it takes to be a leader. You also know what it takes for others to lead you. Because see, very often we subject ourselves on the leadership authority, and very often the leadership authority, the leadership figure, don't understand the fruits of visionary leaders. So when you understand what is these fruits of visionary leaders, from the time you get into any institution, you begin to look for them. And when you don't see them, you know that something is wrong. And you're able to exercise choice, the freedom of choice, to either support and advancing the growth of that institution. That's what it sets you up for, because you have a superior knowledge here of what leadership is. So you can now contribute to advancing the growth of that institution, or you can make a decision if it's a waste of your time. So really committing the time, talent, and resources to understand the fruits of visionary leaders, it is truly something that can transform your life and transform your businesses. So I urge you to commit the time to make vision a living, active energy source that impacts every area of your life. And I want to repeat this. You owe it to yourself to make vision, a living, active energy source that impacts every area of your life. And we at Best Life Ministry, Global Capital Inc., and Vision Valley University, we are here with a team of people, a team of mentor, coach, sponsor, supportive community to ensure that you know exactly how to make vision a living, active energy source that is going to impact your personal life, your social life, your family life, and your professional life. Be blessed and see you in the next broadcast.